Hello YouTube, Bigg Charles. I'm communicating asynchronously through a digital space-time vector, a line from where I am right now to wherever you are in your right now. And frankly, I can hear your thoughts. I can hear you. Oh man, invasions are hard. I wish somebody would tell me some core fundamental principles that apply to basically every invasion. Oh.
Well, shut up. You're in the right place. Because today I've got a selection of downright exemplary invasions, and you can watch them and hear me and glean some understanding from this YouTube video. Welcome to Invasions We Can Learn From. If you want, like and subscribe for more learning, for more asynchronous communication through a digital space-time vector. I'm Bigg Charles, and this is the first invasion. Don't bow. It gets you eaten by a rotting dragon. Or I guess breathed on. Number 2, go for the backstab. That should really be number 1. Just do it, you'll get it. Get off me. Keep the get off me tool on you. Go for the backstab. If you're anything like me, you have like 1 million hours of muscle memory of going for the backstab. Just do it, you'll get it. This is the next invasion. There's a lot to learn in this one. Take cover. Don't give up. I tried to give up, and the game said no. Don't. So I'm gonna take that advice. And now, it's time for Principle 3 or 4. Keep it moving. It's exactly what I'm gonna do here. They're keeping it moving too. And the goal of keeping it moving is twofold. It's 1, not fucking dying, and 2, knowing the level and doing what I call providing enough rope. And you see what he does with that rope, greedy bastard. And from here out, you just finish the fight like clockwork. Don't give up, keep it moving, know the level, provide the rope, finish the fight. It's not rocket science. Now, this invasion right here is about 2 principles, really. It's about showing presence, and it's about getting the monsters. Now, showing presence is kind of the other side of the keep it moving coin. Sometimes you need to make a show of things and convince the group that you're fighting them no matter what, so that they are more willing and less focused on the threat of getting the monsters. You kind of draw them into it. Boom. Love that. So here I'm showing presence. I'm saying, okay, you want to go up the elevator? You don't want the monsters? Cool with me. And now it's my job to just fight on here in a way that's not going to get me killed. So I am keeping it moving, right? But I'm showing my presence. I'm saying, hey, you guys aren't just gonna get away that easy. You're gonna have to fight me.
And then we see the blue got the monsters for us. Isn't that great? And they're gonna go back up, so we're gonna take a moment to just regroup here. Hang out with the monsters. Bring them back down. Eat a crab. You'll never regret that. And I am gonna try and control the space. Cause some chaos. And in doing so, I isolate this blue here. And now it comes down to just being able to win a 1v1, finishing that fight. And in all that chaos, I provided him enough rope. Pop quiz. If a guy with a katana starts running at you, what's he gonna do? Just, keep your answer in the back of your mind. This ties in with our principle number whatever. Trust the read. You know what they're gonna do. Elden Ring players are not incredibly complicated specimens, alright? At least not the average guys that are co-oping through the game that you're gonna see in Invasions. Trust that read. Ow. Now here I'm keeping it moving. I'm trying to make space and get some monsters involved because this Fire Knight guy is clearly pretty over-leveled. And so I'm respecting his damage. Doing some threat assessment. When I see that R2 damage, that's when I really notice, like, oh yeah, this guy hurts. So we gotta get in here, and we gotta cause chaos. Here we go. Now I have the big exploding ballistas on my team, and they are kind of like my over-leveled Fire Knight. They're out here just randomly doing a shit ton of damage from off screen. Sadly, they can hit me too. But I think I've been through this section more times than this guy. Than either of these guys, really. So I kind of know their firing cadence. I can kind of predict where they're going to be landing for the most part. And use this chaos to my advantage. The reason causing chaos is important is because it gives you opportunities to make plays, to make space, to generally perform game actions that you cannot perform with two guys just solely focused on you. You're splitting their attention. And that gives you a lot of opportunities as an invader. A lot of necessary opportunities. Using the get off me there. It's not the greatest get off me, but spinning slash on a straight sword does put in work. And it does break high poise. And we're just keeping it moving through the level. I know I want to get to the Pumpkinhead Man. Again, know the level, know where you are and where you should be to get the best odds in a fight. I'm respecting that. I know that's gonna nuke me if it hits me. Because I've already done proper threat assessment. I know who the problem is. And there he is. Controlling the space a bit, getting the host to back off. This guy just does so much damage though. It doesn't really matter what PvE I get involved yet. Foreshadowing. And I think I'm out of flasks now. So this invasion is quickly turning into a don't give up kind of scenario. I am, like John Bon Jovi, living on a prayer. If by a prayer you mean swapping to the Blessed Dew talisman next time I get a second. Now here we're gonna end up conjoining knowing the level with a lesser known, more esoteric principle known as taking advantage of the thirst. Next time I swivel that camera, just look at Mr. Overleveled Fire Knight guy. That's the thirst. He wants me to die so bad. He's ignoring everything. And if you've ever played one of these games, you know that you can run past stuff, yeah? But once you stop, things catch up real quick. And so, my job now is to take advantage of the thirst. I bait him all the way up here, and then I'm gonna show presence. Make him stop. And it's now or never. I'm gonna finish the fight. And that's how you do it. Just take advantage of the thirst. And now we've got Beyonce. Listen, Beyonce, I don't like it, so I'm not gonna put a ring on it. What I am gonna do is gank you with like 500 Landell soldiers that you guys ran past. Because I don't like it. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. I think that's Beyonce. I hope you're paying attention. That was exemplary. Now, for all you co-opers out there, this one actually has a principle for you when I invade you. Don't look at me. I hate when people just stand there and look at me. Pisses me off irrationally. Just the attitude of it. I think you're cute. I think you're hot shit. You'll see what I mean. So find this duo. Me and that guy exchange some quick bows. Host is kind of looking lost here. Gonna take advantage of that, deal some damage. I use the get off me, and this guy. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Set up the parry. A lot of Dark Souls 3 players think of a setup parry as blocking an attack and parrying the next one. And that is a setup parry. But in Elden Ring, players are very likely to attack out of hit stun. So, there you go. Here we go. I'm gonna eat a crab here, and then I'm just gonna show some fucking presence. Controlling the space. I'm saying no, you don't get to be in here. This is my room now. This build is actually surprisingly very good at controlling space. I didn't do that on purpose, but I just found myself gravitating towards tools for that because it is such a useful principle. It prevents people from running in on you constantly. And what's going on here? He's controlling the space. Get off me. I swear, people cannot resist just walking into Stormcaller and dying. They see their friend caught in it and they're like, I want that. I want to be in that. Go for the backstab. I beg of you, just do it. I know we're all traumatized from Elden Ring's launch when backstabs were just unusable. They were just garbage. It's not like that anymore. You will get them. And here we can see I'm gonna swap, and we're gonna go for that hitstone parry. Well, block stun. I'm telling you, set it up. Players love to swing out of hit stun, block stun, whatever. In Elden Ring, it is the easiest setup parry you can imagine. GG. GG. Here's the last one for today. I hope you've been taking notes. Hope you've been gleaning some insight from the fruits of my labors. I'm gonna pull up and just throw a pot at these guys. Ranged harassment is a great way to show presence. Safely. See that Vike spear weapon art from a mile away, and I just know I'm gonna backstab that guy later. He's not being responsible with that thing. Showing presence, though, through ranged harassment. It's like the safest way you can do it, mid-range specifically. So the threat of you running in if you deal serious damage with that ranged attack is plausible. And here we're gonna do prey assessment. Different from threat assessment, in that I now know this guy will get 2-shot. Go for the backstab. Rapid fire here. You'll get it. It's easy. Oh, God, dude. Get some HP. I mean, we're like level 90 in this clip, I think, but still, dude. 700, whatever HP, man. Really? Have some fucking respect. Have some class. And here's the most important principle of all. If the host dies, you win. That's the whole point of the invasion. I hope you guys found this helpful, or at least entertaining. Thanks for checking it out. Do the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, put it in your Discord, put it on subreddit r/Bigg Charles at Elden Ring .myspace, whatever. Put it there. I hope you guys are enjoying the ride. And I hope you have some better invasions now, applying these principles. Peace, y'all.